Alright guys, we are back. We are back. Let us see what we can find.
An emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Crowbar. Old world claw bar. Very common. Okay. What do I do with it? Do I have to equip it? Tools. Oh, it goes under the tools. Okay. Anything else in here? Nope. We're still in the tutorial phase.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
A claw bar. We are in, boys.
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
If I jump down there, do I die? That is the question. Let us see what happens. Oh, this is the toxic stuff. Oh, I almost died. It's like you sink in there. Alright. Ah, double jump. Very nice.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Run, Billy. Reload, brother. Oh no. Bro, we're getting messed up here, homies. Bio points. What was a bio point? Oh my gosh. Homie does some serious damage.
You're bruised.
Help! Alright, we're about to die. Bio blob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You unlock bio blobs by defeating morks and finding containers at various places in the world. To unlock special powers at any time by accessing mutations, part of the menu. Okay, where's mutations? Character. Mutations tab, unlock side powers, biogenetics, and to upgrade resistance. Biogenetics. Side powers. Oh, these are different things. Build resistance. Oh, I went full. Oh well, it is what it is. And we need to build our resistances here because we have 0, 0, and 0. So now we have 10, 10, and 18. Alright. Now we need to heal. Okay. Anything in here I can get? Can I climb up walls? Can. A chest we have found. Two-handed slash. Okay. Is that better than what I have? Oh, I can't use it. I need to be level 5. Oof.
It's in your grasp.
Yeah, that should be everything down here. Think I can make that jump? I have to be able to make that jump. Cannot make that jump. How the heck do I make that jump? There's a box there. Oops. Ah. Oh, legendary? Rare. Boost energy regen and health. And critical chance. Cha-ching! Heck yeah, I'm wearing that. That's a huge find right there, dude.
Better than nothing.
I mean, that thing is supersonic, brother. Alright, I'm liking it. I like games that throw in little things that encourage you to explore. So we are playing, for anybody that's just joining, we are playing on PC, max settings on 1440p.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
So this world is doomed, basically. Nice. This is found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. To switch which node is selected, use W and S. Rotate the node, Q and E. Number of rotations you have left. Higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a certain position must be rotated into to complete the puzzle, running out of moves before they make. Okay, so I have 10 moves. What am I trying to do here? Connect this. Okay. Okay, that was pretty simple. Of course,
there are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Nice, dude. Very nice indeed. Sounds about right.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. That's more than stuck. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
Nice, bro. Out of date. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Well, I don't know, maybe the wheeled one's a bad guy.
Bang, bang.
Why am I gonna instantly help him out, huh?
That hurt him.
I don't know any of these guys. Hiya, brother.
Nice shot.
I forgot to reload. See if I can parry somebody here. Nope. I want to learn how to parry, brother. Alright, we're gonna try and parry somebody here. Yeah, parry him. Okay, that's pretty cool. I get that. But I would like to focus on weapons instead of melee. Ranged weapons, I should say. Special attacks. You're on your way to perform a special attack, possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right hand corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input shows the special attacks. Okay.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Let's get our loot first, brother. That's the most important thing, we all know that. Take all the loots for ourselves. Yes. Where'd he go? No, I should have went up the rope. Brother, I need to go up the rope, brother. There was mysteries up there that I did not see.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Mooma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Mooma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, No one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Way back long ago. Way back in the long ago, we're just a little runt within the land, barely taller than the grass growing in the summer fields.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
The Nono? We will find the Nono. But it is difficult for us, for we are shorter than every bush.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
The Nono. Come here, little one. We must sacrifice you to the tree of life.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Ah, yes, indeed. We must teach the Nono how to sacrifice themselves to the tree.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
The new nose. We must find all of the new nodes.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
The World Eater?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse the Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Nice. End of the world. Ooh, what is this? Very colorful indeed. Fate of the world. Get out of Bunker 101. It's like Fallout. We must exit the bunker, boys. Help! I am lost. Let's go up the rope.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Yes. Yes, indeed. But what perils will we meet above? That is the question. Oh, and I bet there's loot up yonder. Let us see. Oh. If I can get on that pole, I bet there's
Nothing
loot.
like a little exercise.
Oh, I had it. Okay. If I can make this jump. No, there's nothing up there. Alright. Alright. My loot senses were tingling, but I was incorrect. Or maybe I was correct. I do not think so. For it did not look like there was any loot up there.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Biomutant. Presented by Experiment 101.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Wait,
Let's see.
did I just pee on that? Interesting. Very interesting. I did. Just peed on that. I marked my territory, I guess. Can I, like, climb up stuff? I cannot. Well, let's see. Oh, that's a big boy. Man, that dude's just destroying it.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Let us explore here. There's definitely a cave behind this. What did I find? Clamp? Oh, this is a melee weapon? Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Brother. Brother, please get up. Please. A knife, huh? Man, these people got wrecked. Beanie, eh? Energy regen. Flip that. Yes. Yes, we're looking stylish now, boys. Hello, sir.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Inner balance is two. Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. Balance through deeds and dialogue. An aura score, huh?
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captive and psi shrines will reward you with psi points you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Let me help you,
He's
brother.
grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Oh, I am full of darkness. I only seek power.
That's a spark of light in you!
No.
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Now take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Yes. The darkness rises. Side point unlocked. You gained a side point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that your side points can only unlock powers of the same color as your current aura, or those without color. My power grows.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. Press track by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. In the journal, you can find information on your side quests, as well as previous tutorials and dialogues. To open the journal, J. Conquer the rival tribes? Bruh. We must wipe them all out.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Well, that choice is obvious. We must take the high ground.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Yes, indeed, we have the high ground. Who's that? Who's bad here? I don't know, I'm shooting everybody. Oh, these guys are good at these guys are bad.
Dented that one good.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Ow. Who are you guys, huh? Why am I helping you? That is a question. Who are you? Hmm? Who are you? Oh, these are the two tribes? Oh, the high ground leads to the Jagni. So these guys believe in honor, restoring balance, and these guys believe But there must be a cleansing. And over, only the strong may survive. Well, let's go talk to him. Don't know to talk to him, right?
They've
I don't know.
destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. What is up here?
Altitude can't stop you.
Loot. Yes, my loot senses were tingling. A log.
That's an odd thing, don't you think?
Hey, let me go down. Is it fall damage? I'm assuming yes. How do I equip a different melee weapon? Offhand, main hand. So all these things I'm picking up are not actually weapons. Or they are, but I can't use them because I can use the knife. How much damage does my current weapon do though? Or is this just a part? I don't know. Do not know. The obvious choice would be go.
That's the Jagni tribe's fault. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
See, the obvious, right? The obvious thing that everybody's gonna go for is the people that want balance, right? That want to save the tree. They want balance. So we're going with the option that nobody's gonna pick of destroying those whom are weak and allowing the strong to survive.
Let's see.
Let us see. What is this over here? Something of interest. Something of interest indeed. Okay, this is a pretty big map actually. Alright. Well, we are just about at that 40-minute mark, and I was hoping to keep this at 30-minute episodes, but we are kind of getting sucked in. So, we're going to cut this episode off here. If you guys are enjoying the playthrough, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode.